In this video, we're going to show you an example project to show you the workflow and some advanced features within RocoCPM. Let's get started. Let's click on Projects in the dashboard. In the Projects menu, click on Create a Project. Fill out the Create a Project form with all the information that you have available. Make sure you select a priority and a due date. You'll also need to select a project manager. This is the person who is in charge of making sure the project is completed on time and within budget. Add users and then click Create. The project will now appear in the project menu and in the project grid. Let's click the project in the project menu and create a task. To create a task, click on Create in the upper right hand corner of the task grid. Fill out the Create a Task form with all the information that you have available and assign it to a user. Click Create when finished. Now that this task is created, we want to follow it. By following a task, you will receive notifications for any changes made to this task, including due date, status, and priority. Click on the task name and in the Details window, click on Follow. When it turns red, it is activated. Close the Details window. You'll see the Follow icon now appear beside the Venue task. This will notify you of any tasks that you are currently following within a project. Let's create a new task. Because the next task is very similar to the first task venue, we're going to copy it. To copy a task, go to the right of the task grid and select Copy. A pop-up menu will appear. Select the project you'd like to copy the task into, and then select Copy Task. The new task is going to appear with the words Copy Of in the original task name. In this case, it's Venue. We want to change this name, so click on the task name and change it to Catering. We also want to make a few additional changes to the description. Click Save Changes when finished. Now I'm going to reassign the task to a new user. I'm going to select Carol. Next, I'm going to @mention her in the comment section. With an @mention comment, she'll receive a notification about this comment. Once I'm finished, I'm going to click Add Comment, and the comment's going to appear under the text box. From here, you can delete or edit a comment as necessary. I'm going to leave her another comment to give her additional details. Now, I went ahead and created a new task called Tables and Chairs. I assigned it to a new user and a due date. Now, this due date's different than the previous two tasks. So we want to set up a reminder so Adam does not forget to complete it by September the 2nd. Click on the task name and then click on Reminders. I'm going to set this reminder to happen at 9 a.m., 2 days before the due date is due. This should give Adam plenty of time to accomplish this task. Now, Adam is new to our organization, so we want to give him some help in finding the right vendor to complete this task. In the left main menu, click on Vendors. This shows us the entire list of vendors we have used in the past. We want to view only those that we have used for rental purposes. So we're going to search by tags or keywords. Enter the word rental and click search. We are now seeing just one vendor we have used for renting in the past. It has a great rating, so let's click on the vendor name and the vendor detail window will appear. We see that we have rented tables and chairs for them in the past. Let's copy their phone number and remember their contact information and click on Projects. Let's find our project, our task, and enter this information in a comment for Adam so he can accomplish this task with ease. I created a new task called Media and Graphics. I assigned myself to this particular task, and because of this, you will see the follow icon is attached to Media and Graphics. Any task that you're assigned to, you automatically are following. I assigned the due date, the status, and the priority to urgent. Now, normally this task would be completed, but in this case, we're going to change this task into a connected project. A connected project is a sub-project. It is one task that has multiple tasks assigned to it. Let's make this into a connected project. In the far right of the task grid, click the plus symbol called Connect Project. A pop-up window will appear. Click OK. The connected project form will appear. This information will already be filled in according to the information of the original task. You will need to adjust the priority setting and the due date if you would like. Because this is a project, you will also need to add users. For this example, I'm only going to add myself, Bruce Boss. Click Create when finished. As you look at the task grid, you see a new icon beside Media and Graphics. This icon is the connected project icon. Any task that is a connected project will now receive this icon. The progress bar is also appearing. Currently, it's at 0%. That's because there are no tasks that are completed within this connected project. Let's find this connected project in the project menu and click on it. Now it's time to create some tasks. I already went ahead and created 3 tasks for this project. I gave each one a due date, status, and priority. However, I did not assign them to any particular user. That's because the only user in this project is Bruce Boss. He is the project manager. He's in charge of making sure each one of these tasks get done, but he does not have the ability to actually do them himself. So we're going to need to add users into this project. Specifically, users from a certain department. So we're going to go on top of the task grid and select departments. We're going to add the creative team and the production team for this project. By clicking update, all users that are associated with those 2 departments will be added into this project. We can now click on users and see all the users that are associated with those departments are now involved in this project. Let's click on tasks and assign each task to a user. Now that the tasks are assigned, we need to do a few things with the task pledge cards. Click on the task name. We can see that we need 600 cards and we need to check the supply room before ordering. So we're going to go to the items menu and find our pledge cards. We're going to go to the far right of the items grid and click the view button. Here we'll be able to get all the information on this item. And we can see in the supply room currently we're showing 150, well short of what we need. So we're going to go to the supply room and check to see if 150 of those cards are there. We just went and checked the supply room for the pledge cards, and there are 150, meaning we need to order 450 more for this event. So we're going to go ahead and create a purchase order for the pledge cards. At the purchase orders page, click Create in the upper right hand corner. Fill out the information. The purchase order is now created and submitted for approval. The purchase order will be sent to the user that you report to in your department. Let's go back to the Media Graphics project. If we go to the top of the task grid and click Expenses, we can now see our submitted PO attached to this project. The team has been really hard at work on this project over the last couple days. We received a few notifications on the progress of that project. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. We received a comment from Abe telling us he has secured a venue. He marked the task complete. We can also see that Carol is working on the catering. We can see that Adam has completed the tables and chairs task. And we can see that the media and graphics is 66% complete. Let's see what the other notifications are about. It seems like Abe has updated the task and Paul mentioned us in a comment. Let's see what Paul has to say. Paul's letting us know that he has submitted a PO and the cards are ordered and they should arrive on 8/24. Fantastic. The other 2 tasks are complete. Let's return to the main project. Now that these 2 tasks are complete, I'm going to archive them to remove them out of my active task grid. This will leave me with just 2 active tasks to view. The project is almost complete. We hope this project example has been helpful as you continue to empower up your team with RocoCPM.